welcome back. So, I'm going to do another review now of another ISUP. This is at the lower end of the price range when it comes to paddle boards, and this one's for my partner who will use it considerably less than me, hence the reason why my one is that much more robust and at the upper end of the market. This one only retails at $329, although originally I believe it was up for $499. Whether it was ever at that price, I don't know. So we'll have a look. This is all what you get in the box. I've taken it out the box, of course, and we'll run through it piece by piece, and then we'll do an inflation test. So let's crack on and let's inflate this Aquaplanet Pace. Okay, so let's have a close look at what you actually get in the box with the Aquaplanet Pace. So of course you get your ISUP, you get your rucksack. So it looks an okay rucksack. It's not particularly padded, but to be honest with you, for the money, it's okay. Everything will get in there. You've got a waterproof bag there as well. You've got your carry strap for your board if you inflate it by the car. You've got a fin there, one fin to put on. There's two already attached to the board itself. You've got your spanner, and you've got inside that plastic container there, you've got a couple of patches and some glue. You've got a three-piece aluminium paddle with a plastic blade on, your leash, and your pump, which is a single action pump. It has got a valve in the end there, but it won't actually register until you've actually reached 7 bars. The strange thing about this pump that I noticed is that so on the top it reads number 2. I would have assumed that A would have been A1 and B2, but it's actually the other way around if you look at it. So you start off on A for a quick inflate at number 2, and then when it's getting tough you go to B and select number 1. So that's the basics. That's what you get in the box. So that's everything in the rucksack. All fits in there okay. So what we'll do is we'll give it a weigh test, see how much it weighs, and then yeah, we'll get it in the water. Okay then. So we'll do a little weigh test, got everything in the bag. Let's see what it weighs out to. So I've got that coming down to about 12.2 kilograms, which is pretty damn good really. It doesn't actually feel that heavy, so 12.2 kilograms, everything that you need in the bag. Bearing in mind, if you inflate it at your car, then you can probably leave a lot of this behind and just carry the board itself. So that's everything in the rucksack, 12.2 kilograms. The rucksack isn't too bad, I guess. I mean, there's no padding on it, there's no waist strap on it at all, but you know, it is what it is. It's all relative to the price, and it's okay. I mean, you could always put a towel, I guess, around the shoulder straps here, or put a little bit of sponge padding if you wanted to bump it up a little bit, but it's absolutely fine. That's what it looks like. Good thing is it doesn't actually sit too low on your back. I mean, I'm 6 foot, it's not too bad on me at all. If you've got the wheels on them, of course, it makes it that much lower, but this is ideal really. Okay, so let's get it out, let's inflate it, and let's see how long it takes to inflate this ISUP with this single chamber double action pump. Okay, let's crack on and inflate the ISUP. Okay then, so we've got everything laid out. We're going to inflate the ISUP now. Remember, on this single chamber double action pump, you actually start with A and number 2 on the top, and then when it gets harder you go to B and number 1 on the top, which seems a little bit odd. I would have assumed it would have been A1 and B2, but hey ho, we'll inflate it. Let's see how long it takes. So it took around about 8.5 minutes to inflate that from empty, which I think is really good, to be honest with you. It's only a single chamber 2-stage pump. I reached, so on A, which is the first setting, so it's A and number 2, strangely, remember that, A and number 2 on the little switch dial there, I hit around about 8 psi, and then for the rest up to 17 psi, I went to number B, and on here it's number 1. Yeah, 8.5 minutes, looks really good, feels quite stable, yeah, really good considering that this is only a single chamber and I've got a double chamber triple action for my other ISUP, and it takes me around about 6.5 minutes. This is 8.5 minutes. They actually say it takes around about 15 minutes, I believe, to inflate this, but I think that must be going at a very low pace. So yeah, all looks good. We'll try it out in the water and we'll get a little bit of a feedback on it. Okay, that's the Aquaplanet Pace 10.6 by 6 inches, 31 inches wide. Okay, so there you are, everything's all packed away. 7.5 minutes to deflate it, to roll it up, to put it in the backpack, break the paddle up, put all the kit, the pump, everything back in the backpack, back on my back, away to go. That's pretty damn good, to be honest with you. So yeah, there you go, 8.5 minutes to inflate it, 7.5 minutes to pack it all away, and put it back in the backpack. So the most important test, of course, is how it performs on the water, and we should do that tomorrow, and then we'll get back some good feedback to you in regards to this Aquaplanet Pace. But first impressions, seems really, really good for what it is. Okay. Hi there, welcome back. So, thought it was a good opportunity as I'm out by the water, albeit not with the ISUP today, but on the pike. But I thought it was a good opportunity to give some feedback from last weekend's trip out with the Aquaplanet Pace down to Burnham Straith. So I had a go on it, but really it was for my partner to use. She found it to be really very good. It tracked really quite well in the water. It was stable. So yeah, all round I think it was a really good ball, to be honest. 10'6", 6 inches thick there, and also 31 inches wide. Some of the real plus points about it, of course, is that it's good value for money at £329. There's a lot of boards out there and it is a bit of a minefield. I mean, I wouldn't touch anything that was really probably under 250, 200. You're going to be probably more liable to paddle a lilo with more efficiency than some of them boards. But this board, yeah, great if you want to dip your toe into the market and give it a bit of a go. And the real good thing, of course, is that if you then decide, you know, after a few months you want to upgrade, there's a real good chance that you'll probably get more than 2/3 of your money back if you sell it. So it's a great opportunity really to get out on the water with it. And the other good thing, of course, is that it's in stock. So if you order it today, then you'll probably get it tomorrow. The package itself is really good. It doesn't take a great deal of time to inflate, as you've seen previously there. I think they recommend about 10 to 15 minutes. I inflated it really quite steady in just a little over 8 minutes. Deflated and packed all back away in the rucksack in about 7.5 minutes, which is pretty damn good. But the whole package itself, I think, is great value for money. So you can't go wrong, I don't think, with this board. I'm not sponsored in any way by Aquaplanet. This is just a general point of view, having sort of researched and having used plenty of ISUPs. My own ISUP is at the other end of the spectrum, on the more expensive end of the market. So there's no point in doing a comparison between the two because they're two completely different boards. But I think as a first board, or as a board if you wanted to give it a go and dip your toe in the market, as I've said, I don't think you can go far wrong. So give it a shot. Aquaplanet Pace, thumbs up. Okay, take care, enjoy your ventures, all the best now.